Well, I've just talked then about a big decision showing that we're capable as a country of serious challenges, but here's something sadly typical of the preoccupations of the dominant Green left political class that shows just how wrong-headed and indulgent our politics can be. A Senate committee chaired by the Greens have just released a report recommending that Australia conduct a trial of people being paid for 5 days but working only 4. There's no doubt that the highly motivated in jobs that require as much thinking as doing can effectively work from home, at least for part of the working week, assuming, of course, they've got their own space to work in and all of that. But if individual businesses are happy to have their employees work from home, well, that's fine. That's their call. But does anyone really think that all those public servants and office staff working from home during the pandemic, and if you live in Victoria, still working from home, are really putting in the effort? Are taxpayers getting the services they're paying for? Well, I'm sure you've got your own views on that, but let's be clear, this Senate committee recommendation isn't about working 5 days from home. It's about working for 4 days, but being paid for 5. And the idea that you can get 5 days worth of value while only actually working for 4, well, I reckon that's crackers. It's yet another green dream to get more pay for less work, all in the name of so-called work-life balance. Other recommendations in the report include taxpayer-funded parental leave for a full 12 months and the right to disconnect from work outside work hours, with even an email sent to your work account by the boss considered to be out of line. Here's the Senate Committee Chair, Greens Senator Barbara Pocock.
Workers are too often at their employer's beck and call. Alongside this, new technologies that have brought welcome flexibility have also stretched the working day out alongside paid work, making it too hard for people to disconnect from their technologies at the end of the day. Our phones compete with our kids.
Now, the worrying thing is that Labor members on the committee supported the recommendation in principle, meaning there's every likelihood that the Albanese government will go down this path. Nothing else, they'll probably do a trial just to keep the Greens on side. Now, Australia's facing real productivity challenges, and pressures on small business are the most acute of all. This idea that workers get the same wage for doing less is the last thing we need at such a critical time. You heard me before on subs. Look what's happening in our region in relation to China, and look what now we're doing in the workplace here at home.